Hi, it's Tony, your Poppopsworkshop, Workshop, and this week we are working on a solution to the fact that we're going to be running out of space at our upcoming Loot in the Boot event down at the Circle S Vintage and More, just maybe a mile away from us. So it's going to be a great event. We're going to put up 3 tables because we're making more product, but some of that product and a lot of it is bigger boards like this one. In fact, this is the smallest of the bigger boards I'm going to have there. So they take up a lot of space if you just set them down. We need to get them vertical for space savings and visibility. People will look at them from a distance and be drawn over. Hopefully, that's the plan. So I've got some plywood, some Baltic birch plywood, some birch dowels, and we're just going to make a simple, we'll call them board runners, that we can replicate as we get more and more product to keep it vertical and save space and increase visibility. So follow along as we make our board runners. Cut and recording. All right, so forgot to get some video of cutting the dowels to size. Basically, all I did was took the dowel, stuck it in. On this one, I marked it 3 inches up from the surface so I could have just a low front protection so the board doesn't kick out. Then I took my red tail ruler, the 12-inch, and I put the dowel in and measure up, mark up 10 inches. So even if I have some really big boards, this ought to be more than enough to support them and keep them vertical. Well, I say vertical. 15 degrees is what I use this little Milescraft device to drill them at. The drill guide's pretty good. You may have seen me struggling in the video. I think I got some, we'll call it good footage of me drilling these holes. And it had nothing to do with the equipment. It had everything to do with the fact that I was still using one of those Harbor Freight Forstner bits. I know the temptation is to buy one of those things because it's a nice kit. It's really cheap, but it's really cheap because it is trash. They cut horribly. So I really struggle with that. So that's getting replaced with one of the Freuds as soon as I can. But we got through it. We got our holes drilled. I actually got an extra one back here. So when I get more dowels, I'll be able to put a 4th board on here. But right now I can do 3, and that's what I really need to do. And it's easily replicated. I can just make more of these and stack more boards, and and I can spread these out, which is the idea. I can have them for wider boards. I can make them for narrower things. It's just something easy to store and take with us and flexible. So I'm going to get to sanding some of these and get things glued in, and then we'll do final thoughts. Okay, let's talk final thoughts. Pretty simple project, pretty basic, some scrap plywood, a couple dowels, and the star of the show again, Bossdog wood glue. Love this stuff. So if you get a chance, I'll put a link in where you can get some Bossdog for yourself. Pretty, like I say, pretty basic, but once these are dried, I think this coming weekend when we're at the show, this is really going to put the boards front and center. I put some in there now, but glue's so fresh, I want to make sure it's good and set up. So that's for another project. We'll get some footage at the event and put that up on maybe a short or Instagram, one of those places. You'll see how they turned out. I'm debating on finish. If you've got thoughts on whether I should finish these or not, let me know down in the comments. But otherwise, yeah, this was an easy win. Sometimes you need that in the shop. Quick project that's going to go smooth without a whole lot of problem, and you can get it knocked out and done. Feels good. So hopefully you're having an easy win in the shop today. And remember, you can do this.